Alright guys, hello. My name is Kristina and welcome to our channel. Today I wanted to share with you how I healed depression, how I moved through it, what I moved through, what I found like the core of my depression was, and yeah, like the support that I utilized to get through that. And so just first wanted to start off and say that obviously I'm not a medical professional. I'm not claiming I'm a medical professional. What I did just worked for me, and I just wanted to share my journey, and yeah, in case you wanted to give it a try and see if it worked for you too. So yeah, disclaimer. So give like a little bit of a background of how I was doing just like 6 months ago. So yeah, 6 months ago I was, experiencing extreme depression. I was, pretty much crying all the time, every day. Felt, like very suicidal, moved through that. Yeah, felt like very hopeless. I felt trapped in my life. It was very hard for me to get things done. I never had any energy. I was always like very exhausted and fatigued and tired. And I felt that way for like a very long time. I think I was actually depressed for a lot longer than I was aware of, because I always struggled with like my energy levels, like just always wanted to just lay in bed, just like be on the couch, just like not really do anything. And so yeah, that was like a symptom of depression that I experienced like my whole life basically. I always like struggled kind of with like alcohol consumption. Like I would drink a lot, like alcoholism, to like numb out and not feel my feelings, to feel better, to like have that high. And then, I would like wake up the next day and feel even lower because alcohol is a depressant. So yeah, that's how I was doing just 6 months ago for, it really peaked this year. But I was probably depressed for like a pretty long time. So yeah, ultimately like it reached a point where I was so bad. It was like disabling my life. Like I was disabled. Like I couldn't perform well at work. I couldn't support myself there. And so like, yeah, if I can't support myself with work, well then like your whole life kind of like falls apart. And so yeah, I reached that point this year where I just like kind of hit my rock bottom. And yeah, it was challenging. Like when I moved through, it was very challenging, but it is very doable. And so yeah, I will share with you what helped me. So that was where I started. And when I was feeling that way, I was not really taking care of myself. Like I didn't have a morning routine, was not really eating well, or even eating 3 meals a day. I was like not eating before work. I was not exercising at all, not doing anything for fun. I just like really was just not taking care of myself. That's like the biggest thing. Like I was just always just running on empty. And so the first step here, first, ultimately, I had to make the choice. Like you have to make the choice to heal. And I know especially if like you're moving through depression and you're feeling depressed, like the last thing you want to hear is someone tell you that you're choosing to feel bad, like that it's a choice. But I can tell you from where I was and where I am now that I was choosing depression. I was choosing to feel bad. It was a choice I was making. And so the very first step you have to make is that you have to choose to heal. You have to choose to like let go of like the misery and to let go of being depressed. It's only from that initial choice that you can move forward at all, because your choice creates your reality. And so even if you're medically, clinically depressed, if it's hormonal, the chemicals in your brain, well, I will tell you that your mind creates a new reality, not your body. And so if you make the choice in your heart, at your soul, like a fundamental choice to heal depression, and to not be depressed, well then everything else is going to follow suit with that. And I'm not discouraging you to get medical attention. Get all the support that you need to get. If you need, antidepressants, if you have a therapist, like continue that, okay? But I'm telling you that you have to make like a core choice in your heart, like a choice that like is unequivocal, that you will not accept anything but that. And so first step is to make the choice to heal, like to let go of depression. The next step that I took was choosing to take care of myself. And yeah, because you need to take care of yourself. And when you're depressed, it's very hard to take care of yourself, I know, because you don't have any energy, you don't want to do anything, you're just trying to survive, but you have to take that choice and like run with it and just push yourself to take care of yourself. So this means making sure you eat 3 meals a day. Doesn't matter, just do it. Meal prep if you have to. Making sure you get enough sleep. You need to have like a routine of a time you go to bed. You need to give yourself time before bed to wind down. So if you like to read, if you like to stretch, if you like to meditate, if you don't know right now, start exploring. Just try stuff. For me, I like to read before bed, so I like to shower, get into my pajamas and like read and stuff like that to wind down. And then you need a morning routine. You need to do something to give you energy in the morning. You need something to like fill your cup up. So a lot of people, we tend to just like wake up, kind of roll out of bed and go to work. That's what I was doing. I was literally rolling out of bed and going to work. You want to make sure that you're giving to yourself, so that you're giving from a full cup. So, if you like, you can also shower in the morning depending on like what you like to do. But yeah, you want to do like your hygiene, make sure you look nice, eat your breakfast before you leave, stretch, okay? My Ascension coach taught me this, like stretching in the morning is very good because you're like giving to your body, because your body is what is supporting you throughout your workday. So yeah, you want to stretch, okay, to give your body energy and to support yourself there. So that's pretty much like what I do in the mornings is like, yeah, I wake up, I go straight onto my yoga mat. Like if I'm tired, I'll just like lay there and stretch. And I like to play positive affirmations. I like to listen to like that positivity in the morning. So that's why I do that. And then, I do like my makeup and stuff and have breakfast, my coffee, and then I'm out the door. And so, taking care of yourself is like the next step there. The reason that taking care of yourself is really shifts like your mind is because you start to feel better, okay? You start to feel like filled up, you feel like energized. And so when you're feeling good and you're feeling energized, you can do more. And when you're doing more, that makes you feel even better. And so then it kind of just starts to compound on itself and to like grow. That good feeling starts to grow. And like for me, that was just really the turning point, was just like taking care of myself in a way that I was able to perform well at work, and then that would help me build my confidence at work. I think the biggest thing with work is that like you have to be doing something that makes you feel like fulfilled. Like you have to feel purposeful in your work. So I'm not sure, like if you're not doing your life purpose right now, then I would encourage you to find activities or volunteer roles, or even like a different job that would make you feel like purpose. Because feeling like you have a purpose is a really big way, really important to like release depression, because the whole like depression kind of tells you there's like no point, right? But if you have a purpose and you feel purposeful and fulfilled in your work, well then it takes care of that feeling. You feel like you're doing something good with your life. What else would I like to share? Another big thing that has helped me was like going deeper in my finances, because that helps you also like build your sense of confidence and like security and stability. It really helps you like ground this new like positive feeling that you are building. So for our union, like Danny got another job and we started bringing in more money. I started tracking our finances. Like before that, I had never really looked at our money. Like I just let Danny handle all of it. But yeah, I took on the finances, and that really made me feel like secure and stable, like knowing where I'm at all the time. It gives you like a sense of, like that safety and security that you need to like blossom and like feel safe. And yeah, so like couple, like how many months? I started doing the finances and stuff in like August, I think. And by December, we just got a new car. So big change there in our finances and like our state of like wellness, and my state of wellness. That definitely helps you feel confident, right? Like making a big purchase like that for yourself after you've moved through depression, like it feels really good, and it's like really encouraging and motivating. And now that we've gotten that car, well, that car gives me more support so I can give more value, and it all just continues to compound on itself. It like never, the good feeling starts to not end. And so the biggest piece of advice I can give to someone that is feeling depressed is to know that you are powerful and that you can choose to feel better, and to never, ever, ever give up on yourself. Ever. No matter how badly you want to, how bad you're feeling, the answer is never, ever to give up, because it does get better. It just, you have to stick to it, you have to keep persisting, and you really have to follow through on your choice to heal. And to like not accept shit for yourself, to not allow life to be hell. Like you are worthy and deserving of a beautiful life, like where all your dreams come true. You have the friends that you want, the community that you want, the feeling about yourself that you want, like the career that you want, like the pets, like everything that you want. Like you deserve that, you are worthy of that. And it just takes your own choice to create that for yourself. Like one of my favorite quotes from Jeff and Shalia is like, you are worth the discipline. You are worth the discipline to like change your life, something like that. Because yeah, like changing your life does require a high level of discipline, especially when you're so used to being in one state of being, and like you're completely doing like a 180 and going into a new state of being. It takes a lot of discipline, because your mind is like has been trained to do one thing for a very long time. And so like the depression almost feels comfortable. Like making that choice is comfortable. Like not eating breakfast right now seems a lot easier, or like not getting out of bed seems just a lot easier right now. But no matter how much that feels easier, more comfortable to you, you have to discipline yourself and choose what's good for you versus what's pleasurable. This was actually like a really big lesson that we had to learn that really helped me release depression is like choosing what's good for you versus what's pleasurable. And Jeff and Shalia teach this through the teachings of union. Basically what it means is like you can have the thing that feels good right now. It's poisoned honey. It's sweet right now, but you pay the price for it later. It makes you feel worse later, or like takes from you later. Like for example, like a good example of this is like, and I work through, is like when you are struggling with like alcohol consumption or like addiction. It's like, okay, like right now this glass of wine sounds really good, and drinking like these 5 glasses of wine, it's just, I'm feeling great, feeling good. But then the next day you feel like absolute crap, and everything kind of just gets worse, right? Because everything that you've built kind of just crashes again. And so yeah, you have to choose what's good for you. Is staying in bed good for you, or is getting up and like taking a shower good for you? Is not eating because you don't feel like cooking good for you, or is moving through the resistance to cooking and eating good for you? Okay, so yeah, choose what's good for you. And every single time you make a choice to do what's good for you, it like compounds on itself. Like you build a momentum to choose what's good for you until you start to feel really good, and then doing the good thing feels easy. So yeah, that has been what I've learned so far with healing depression. It really comes down to the choice to not feel bad. And everything that I've learned, that I've shared with you today, I learned through the Mind Alignment Process Incorporation MAP. And Danny and I working with Chrissy. She is she's the CEO of MAP. And yeah, we work with her, and she's helped us a lot. My life has completely transformed. I've completely transformed since like receiving support from them for the past 6 months now. So yeah, they have a group coaching class called Mental Health and Wellness. And it all focuses on like areas of like mental health, your finances, like routines, scheduling, like all the things that like support you in having a healthy life. So I have that linked in the bio. You can check them out. It's so worth it. Like you get so much more than you pay for it. Like if you want to feel good, like I can't even, like it's worth it. It's worth it over and over. When you invest in yourself, you get like the results of investing in yourself. And so yeah, we love MAP. I love MAP. And they really care about like helping you and helping you change your life. And so know that you do have the choice to heal and to change your life. And yeah, all you have to do is walk in that direction. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if it helped you, if you enjoyed it, I'd appreciate it if you like and subscribe. And yeah, stay tuned for more juicy videos. Thank you. Bye-bye.